Hello everyone, welcome to the introductory video on how to use the Transition Planning tool by the Careers Pathway service. The Transition Planning tool is based upon the PebblePad software, as you can see up here, and here is the login screen. Once you meet with your Career Pathways link person, you'll be given the login details for your personal PebblePad. Now, I'm not going to show you my login details because I want to maintain that level of privacy, but I will tell you that after the first time you sign in, you will be given the option to change your password to something that is easier for you to remember. So I'm going to go ahead and log in now. Okay, I have just logged in and edited out the bit where you can see my details. As you can see here, the login is successful. Now, when you log in, PebblePad should open up as a pop-up, which has been blocked by Firefox. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it and open it up. And here it's loading, and here you go. This is the transition planning tool based upon the PebblePad software. Now, as you can see here, this is a few functions for you to use. To begin with, we're going to show you the Add New tab. This is where you'll be using this to log and track all of your career-related skills and work-related experiences by creating them as assets. So, for example, say I wish to create an example of a skill I got from my professional development. I would scroll down to there, and I would click on the skills profile, and then the asset would come up, and I could enter in a skill and where I got it from, and this would create an asset. Now, I would obviously use this tab to create various different assets. And important to note though that after creating something using the Add New tab, if I want to edit it, I have to go to the Assets folder, which I can access here. And here you can have all of the assets available that you've created, such as like something in French or your degree in psychology or whatever. Also important to know that assets are distinct from resources, whereas resources are the templates given to you by the service that you're meant to use in creating an asset. So, for example, skills profile here, that would be a template, and then you would use that to create an asset like, for example, debating. Now, I'm going to close this down. But yeah, so after you create items in the Add New tab, you can then use the Design New tab to create something like a CV. So I'm going to click on that there and give you a brief look. Here you can see the CV, and you can put together various assets to create a CV. Now, this is something that deserves its own video, so we're going to talk more about that and the Add New tab in another set of videos. But for now, let's just finish up by talking about the rest of the tabs. In the Tools and Resources tab, you can access the Resource Center and the Asset Store. You can also use it to customize your appearance, which I'm going to do now. So here you can see the default background back there. I'm going to change it to something, going to go to Gallery and select an image which I feel is more indicative of my interests. And here you go. I now have some absolutely adorable kittens looking at me and encouraging me onwards in my professional development. Apart from those tabs, the View tab won't really be used as much. But the settings, if you want to change the notification settings, like the emails you get, you click on that and it will bring you to another window and you would change the settings. And the Help button is more specific for the PebblePad software rather than the transition planning tool itself. But if you want to get some more information about, like, for example, going into the videos here, you can learn about how to things like, say, creating your own template. So, for example, creating a web folio or creating an asset. So there's a lot of stuff here for you to use if you've got the time and you're interested in the technical nitty-gritty of it. But yes, that is the introductory video for the transition planning tool. There will be another set of videos explaining how to create an asset, how to create a CV using these assets, and go into further detail about the tools and resources. Thank you for watching.